Have you ever done something kind to someone, but then they do bad to you? If you ever experienced that, then you must be related to this story. Well, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm WAHYUNI AL YOJANUN from SMA Nusa Selong. I want to tell you about Rangga's story. Once upon a time, there was a kingdom that called ke-34, which was led by Prabu Waria Prabu with his empress and his two daughters, Hina Manu and Hina Hentar. They lived happily, but the Prabu and his empress really wanted a son. Until one night, the Prabu dreamed of taking care of the beautiful turtle dove. She took care of it until it grew up. But then, the bird suddenly turned out into a snake and bit the Prabu. He immediately woke up from his dreams and sat in silence. Oh God, is this a bad sign for me? He thought. Hopefully nothing will happen to me and my family. The next day, the Prabu took his empress, daughters, Pati, Arthur, and the palace priest to the Dadokan river. Let's go to the river, that's where the fish gather, said the Prabu. After they arrived at the river, they saw a beautiful chest floating. Hey, look! There is a chest floating! Shouted Princess Hina Manu while heading towards the chest. After they get in the chest, they began to open it, and it turned out the inside was a beautiful and handsome baby boy. My king, let's take this baby. I really want to take care of him, said the empress. The Prabu paused for a moment and told the priest about his dreams. Then you should not adopt this child, because when he grows up, he will bring disaster to your majesty, said the priest. Actually, Prabu wanted to obey the priest's advice, but the empress and her daughter insisted. We have long wanted a son. Now, why should we refuse him? Said the empress. Yes, father. We would love to have a little brother too. Especially this baby is so cute, said the Princess Hina Manu. Finally, because of their request, the Prabu accepted the baby and named him Rangga. The empress really loved Rangga. She raised him with so much love and care. She gave him various knowledge, skills, and especially martial arts. So then he grew up into a mighty and handsome man. He eventually married with a noble palace girl, and he was given territory in the eastern end of ke-34 kingdom. But you know what? Lately, he seemed to be acting strangely because he often visited the palace for various reasons. And you know what? Apparently, Rangga liked his two older sisters all this time. And one night, he quietly entered his two older sister's room, and hearing that, the Prabu very angry. How dare you bite the hands that feed you, Rangga? Said the Prabu angrily. But with his magic, Rangga can escape with his wife and soldiers. They fled to Tabua Beach, the territory of King Pajani. And that way, the king of Ajang also hunted down Rangga by sending 12 soldiers. However, of the 12 soldiers, only 6 survived with disabilities and 7 injuries. Heard the news, the Prabu Waria Prabu sending 2 warriors, Adipati and Nekdipati. However, the first battle against Rangga, Adipati and Nekdipati ended up in defeat. The next day, they organized a strategy. Kanda, what strategy should we use to defeat Rangga? Said Nekdipati. Adipati thought for a moment. Now I know. We can take advantage of Rangga's lust of a woman, said Adipati. Alright, we will disguise ourselves to be beautiful girls then, said Nek Dipati. Then they went to meet Rangga by adorning themselves to be beautiful and charming. They persuaded Rangga for a long interview, and finally Rangga said, "This is a secret, but I could be killed in my room," said Rangga. After knowing that information, Adipati and Nedipati finally left. And when Rangga gets sleepy, he immediately entered his room. And at that moment, Adipati and Nedipati transformed themselves back to be warriors. And they both immediately attacked Rangga. Their fight was fierce. At first, Rangga was still able to fight them up, but because he was ganged up on by two warriors, Adipati and Nedipati, his body was finally get stabbed by Adipati Helm Chris. The poison on the Chris spread throughout his body until it was dark blue. And not long after that, Rangga died horribly. And when the story, we can learn not to be an arrogant person, or else, because the people or even the world will be mean to you. So, be a good person and do not be controlled by your lust.